We are going to practice writing some functions involving strings to get familiar with string processing and some of the built-in functions and algorithms for dealing with strings in Python. First thing we're going to do is we are going to write a function called reverse, and there's a built-in version for this, but we're going to write it from scratch, and it's going to take a string and it's going to return a copy of the string with the characters in reverse order. So let's get started. We're going to pass in a string. It's hard to come up with a descriptive name here, so we'll just call it S. And you can't change the string. Strings are immutable in Python, and so we can't modify S. What we have to do is create a new string, and the new string is going to be called S2, and we set equal to an empty string. Then what I want to do is I want to step through every character in the string S, and so for character in S, what I want to do is I want to take S2, and I want to take the character and append it to the front, not the back. So I want to take the character plus S2, and then when I get all done, I'm going to return S2. Okay. So let's take a look at the main program then, and we'll print reverse, and going to pass in the string hello. So let's go ahead and run that, and we should get hello spelled backwards over here on the right, and that's exactly what we get. So that one's pretty straightforward. It demonstrates stepping through a string one character at a time. While I'm in the loop, I take that character and manipulate it whatever way it needs to be manipulated. I've got a couple of kite, I think, error message or warnings over here. It doesn't like lines that have that have white space on them, and I think it also likes two lines between functions, so we're going to put an extra blank line in there. And now, why is it giving us an error down here? Too many blank lines. It doesn't like all extra blank lines, so I'm just going to ignore that. Next function we're going to look at is going to be a function called remove. It will accept two strings. The first one is a character to remove from a string, and the second is the string from which the character is supposed to be removed. So let's do def remove. And we're going to have the character that we want to remove, and we're going to have the string that we want to remove it from. Okay. Again, we have to create a new string. We can't modify S, so we're going to do S2 equals, and you see this happening a lot. If you need to create a new string, you need to return something other than the original string, you're going to have to create a new string to do so. So what I want to do now is I want to go and look at each character in the string. So for, and I'll just call it C, in S. So I'm going to look at each character. And what I want to do is if the character, the current character from the string is not equal to the character that I want to remove, then I am going to keep it. So S2 equals S2 plus the character. And there is nothing on the else. If it's equal to the character, I don't want to do anything. So I'm just back up to get rid of the errors here. And when I get done, I want to return S2. Okay. So let's give that one a try. So print remove. Remove space from so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces in there, and they should all be gone after I run this. Let's go ahead and run it. And it says 7 years ago with all of the spaces removed. So that's how the remove function works. So I'm going to keep these videos short, so we'll stop this one here, and we'll write some more functions in some other videos.